Good afternoon, everyone, especially to you, ma'am. My report is all about behavioral models. A behavioral model, this model is primarily is concerned on the internal behavior of the system to interact with its environment. And it uses a high-level data flow with 5 bubbles, which represent the major subdimensions. These were the status pay account, the second one is the process cash, sales remittance, and the third is the process order of payment issuance, and the fourth is the process official receipt issuance, and the last one is the process cash collection remittance. The behavior model also includes the data flow diagram, the data dictionary, and the process specification. The data flow diagram, or DFD, is a graphical representation of the flow of data through an information system. And the second one is the process specification. It's an English structured language. And the last is the data dictionary. It means the specifying relationships between each of the user application programs and that set of shared data stored in said database associated with each of said user application programs. These are the data flow of that level DSD. The circle is, we call this the process, and it represents various individual functions the system carries out. And the arrow here is the flow, the connection of different processes. And this form, we call this the data store, the collection of data. The top level DSD, these are the data diagram of top level DSD. The first example is the process ordered item. If the customer order an item, the system will process through updating and retrieving the sales file. And after updating and retrieving the sales file, it will process the system, and the system will give the ordered items to the customer. The second example is the process account inquiry. The distributor inquires his or her account. Then the system will process through updating and retrieving the dollar file. Then after updating and retrieving the dollar file, the system will give the distributor account. Then the third example is the process pay account. And the customer paying his or her account, then the system will process through updating and retrieving the sales file. It's also processed through updating and retrieving the ledger of account, and updating and retrieving the cash sales, and also in the cash book. And also in the remittance book. And after that, it will process, the system will, after updating and retrieving, it will process to the system will process, and it will give the official receipt. And the fourth is the process cash sales remittance. The customer remits cash sales, and the system will process to updating and retrieving the sales file. And also it's updating and retrieving the ledger of accounts, and the cash sales, and the cash book. And after updating and retrieving, the system will process, and it will give the official receipt to the customer. Then the fifth example is the process order of payment issuance. The customer requests over order of payment. Then the system will process through updating and retrieving the cash book, and also updating in the order of payment. Then after that, the system will process, and it will give the order of payment to the customer. Then the sixth example is the process cash collection of remittance. Then the customer cash all his collection. Then after that, the system will process through updating and retrieving the cash book. Then after updating and retrieving the cash book, the system will process, and it will give the cash collection report. And the last one is the process official receipt issuance. The system will issue official receipt to the customer. Then it will process through updating and retrieving the cash book, and it's also updating and retrieving the remittance book. Then after that, the system will process, then it will give the remittance of cash collection to the customer. That's all, and thank you.